So I popped into IKEA the other day and I came across this. It's a replacement grill cover for their wireless lamp, and I thought perhaps I could use this to create something similar with an Echo Dot, and I came up with this. Let me show you how it works.
After seeing the look on Dad's face, I kind of wish I'd just sucked it up and gone to the front desk instead.
Okay, so in addition to the components that I used to build the Alexa Cube, you're going to need a round container, 10 centimeters in diameter, that's internal diameter, and that will allow the Alexa to sit in nice and snug. I picked this up from my local pound store, so cheap as chips. And a speaker grill cover. I got this one from IKEA. I believe it's designed for their Sonos range of speakers. Yep. And this will fit nice and snugly around the container, creating a nice sleek finish. So to begin with, you want to start by cutting off the lugs off the lid. Next, you want to smoothen off any of the rough edges either with a file or sandpaper. So grab your Echo Dot and trace around the circumference, and you'll be cutting away this section. So the overall size of the hole will need to be about 3 to 4 mil larger than the Echo Dot to allow for the grill cloth. So you can now place the fabric over the container and you'll see a ready-made cutout, and we'll be using this section for our power jack. So we're also going to need to drill a hole for the power lead of the Echo Dot, so you can mark that out as well. And in addition to that, we're going to need to drill a series of holes around the top edge of the container so that the audio doesn't get muffled. You're also going to need to make a hole in the fabric to accommodate the power lead of the Echo Dot. Because the fabric is made of a synthetic material, I find a soldering iron works really well, as it also sort of seals the edges as you burn through. If you haven't got a soldering iron, of course you can always use a pair of scissors and perhaps just very quickly go over the edges with a lighter, and that will help to prevent any fraying around the edges. Okay, and so here's everything complete, all the components installed, and as you can see it's pretty much identical to the Alexa. So I'll quickly show the Cube project that I made in a previous video. Hot glue to secure the LEDs and the microphone, and this time I've used a bit of double-sided tape for the Nano, just in case I need to gain access to it. As always, you're going to need to adjust the sensitivity screw of your microphone. I find just a tad over minimum works for me, but you'll have to use a bit of trial and error to see what works best for you. So I'll show you how it looks with the grill cover installed. So you want to line up the holes that you made for the DC jack. Okay. So once you've got those lined up, that's pretty much it. And then your echo sits in there. First. So once it connects to the internet, we'll do a few demos lip syncing to Diary of a Wimpy Kid. If I want to power up.
Hills was the only 4-year-old at preschool who wasn't potty trained.
Okay, so currently I'm on
I
volume
didn't want to hear
6.
that. I covered my ears and said,
let's try a lower
la,
volume.
La, la, I can't hear you.
Echo, volume 4.
When we pulled up at the roll-around, I got out of the car before Mom could say anything else I didn't want to hear.
And that's picking up nicely. Let's try
Riley
3.
paid our admission,
Echo,
and then
volume 3.
we rented our skates and brought them over to the arcade area, where I scoped out the whole scene.
And that works fine. So that's about as low as that I would
Over by
listen
the snack bar.
to the echo on, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, just a tad above the minimum setting on the mic appears to be the sweet spot, but again, you're going to have to experiment on that. I've also included the echo smiley face when you tap the table. Let me show you that. Echo, stop. So hopefully you can see that there. Obviously it will show, be a lot more obvious in a darker environment. So that's it, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and enjoy making your own interactive Echo speaker LEDs. And until the next video, stay safe and see you then.